So my name's Alan Black. I'm the Director of Operations at Harris County Flood Control District. The EWP works tremendously for flood control infrastructure. When a disaster comes along and causes slope erosions, failures, pipes that get blown out from the storm, we work with the NRCS and the EWP to make those repairs. That natural infrastructure needs to convey the water through our channels, and the EWP is integral in helping us to repair those to get them to where they're back up and running, where they should be.
Hi, I'm Monica Duke, and I work for NRCS. I'm a field engineer in the Huntsville field office. EWP is the Emergency Watershed Protection Program, which is a federal program designed to assist local communities in recovering after natural disasters.
So our Harvey repairs, at least from the standpoint of the NRCS, are complete. We do still have some repairs to make that we're working on with FEMA. FEMA has a slightly different process, and it takes a little bit longer to get to approval of those funds, which once again is why I'm such a big cheerleader of the NRCS, is because from day one we worked with them and we're able to get those funds moving to where now we've fully implemented the repairs all across the county coming from the EWP.
My name is Adam Wright. I'm with the Fort McCounty Drainage District. I'm a project coordinator. We utilize the NRCS EWP program to repair our creeks that were damaged after Hurricane Harvey. I've handled the NRCS projects since the start. Right now we have 2 projects left to complete after Hurricane Harvey. Both are on Oyster Creek in Sugar Land, Missouri City, Texas. During Hurricane Harvey, in about a 6 to 8 hour period, this area where we are at right now received roughly around 16 inches of rain in that short time period. And there was just nowhere for the water to go. And then with the Brazos River being in close proximity, and it was at a high elevation, the water was basically stagnant, just setting. The destruction was from the flow of water and also the backup from the Brazos River, and the ground was saturated for a good month or so. And after the water went down, the banks were filled with water and they sloughed off into the bottom of the channel. With our sites, we are driving steel sheet piling 20 to 30 feet into the ground to stabilize the bank, and also utilizing riprap concrete blocks to prevent future erosion.
The different types of damages that we have in our channels vary in severity, as you might imagine. Harvey saw them all. In some cases, there were just small little toe erosions that maybe aren't huge problems right now, but left unfixed will continue to exacerbate. But then there are other areas where such huge stretches of channel were eroded away, where we're standing right now might have been eroded away completely, all the way up to the tree line. But in terms of our repairs, we tend to put back what we had before becomes more maintainable. Typically that means Bermuda grasses. Sometimes, like in this case here, we will put out wildflower seeding. That looks great to the community. At the same time, it also helps to stabilize the slope, which is the thing that we're the most interested in. Stabilize those slopes, make sure it doesn't happen again, and make it maintainable and mowable. So we want to make sure that it's stable all throughout the year. So the EWP really works with the local partner, in this case, the Harris County Flood Control District. This is a good example of that interaction with the community, where after construction was complete, the community said, can we put some of the trees back into this area that had to be taken out strictly for construction access? And we said, absolutely. So it's a really good example of that interaction between EWP, Flood Control District, and the local community. The first thing I would say is be aware of the good work that the NRCS does. I tell anybody that will listen, because it comes as a surprise that the NRCS is the funding source for more than 80% of the repairs that Harris County Flood Control District made as a result to damages from Hurricane Harvey. So we work with our local folks, we work with our congressional delegation to make sure they're aware that the NRCS does great work. They support the Harris County Flood Control District, and we support them as well. And so as the funding becomes available, we're able to continue working with them and make those good repairs.